Good morning, afternoon, evening, night. What is it there? I don't know what it is where you are. But anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I'm the GenerallyGoodGamer. Look at that beautiful banner. That banner that makes me smile every single day. Just like seeing your comments, seeing your views, everything like that. That makes me smile as well. But anyway, we've got all this. You know, I haven't played Terraria for about. It's been a weekish, maybe a bit longer than that actually. You know, I started university now. I don't know if you remember last time I moved in. I'd move stuff around, you know, I was recording very late at night, I didn't want to wake anyone up, but now, you know, I can wake people up, I can record whenever I want to, whatever time I want to at all, just because, you know, they all love me so much. You know, it's a really good housemates actually as well, and I'm really enjoying where I am. Yeah, I mean, everything could obviously be going better in some people's lives, other people's lives, and I know that for me, generally, you know, things haven't been the best over the summer and all that kind of stuff. I was just doing a lot of work and a lot of this and that, but things are turning around. You know, things are turning around slowly, so that's good. But I don't want to bore you. I don't want to bore you with anything that's going on in my life. You know, everything is generally good. You know, if it was generally bad, I'd probably tell you as well. But no, I wouldn't actually. No, I wouldn't. You know, I wouldn't let you hear about that because you know that's my thing. And this time with us, yeah, it's all about feeling good. All about, you know, if you are a bit down, whatever. Hopefully, because I know that it happens to me and other sort of commentators, I end up feeling a bit better after watching their videos, and hopefully, you know, some of that comes across with you guys as well. But anyway, we're cutting down some wood. I need to actually, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at my watch, no, my phone, my two phones, because I'm a bit of a boss, and what I'm doing right now is I'm just having a look at the time, just so I know when to stop, and not to stop, but just so I know how, if I come to, like, you know, if I feel like stopping, then I won't quite stop, because I know I can, you know, push it a bit further and, you know, make it a good equal sort of. I like to make my videos about, you know, just about 20 minutes ish, if I can. I know how some of them have been short, and I don't like doing that at all. But it's just, you know, if I end at a regular time, then unfortunately, what am I doing? I need to get my good old pickaxe out. If I end at a regular time, you know, my videos end up sometimes, you know, I'm having to shorten them a bit, and I don't really want to, just because. So I end about 35 minutes. You know, that's two 17.5-minute videos, and I don't like that. You know, I prefer to end at 40 minutes. So that's why I'm doing it. So the time right now for me is, let's have a look, it's 11, I'm going to say I start at 11:25, so yeah, let's do this. Okay, so what we're going to do, let me have a look at my inventory, what do we need? We need some more wood. We don't really need more wood, we need some torches though, don't we? Oh, actually we've got loads of torches, what am I talking about? You know what I want to do, I want to go down south, and God, we've got a magic mirror. We need more. Oh, we've got enough mana. We've got 20 mana. Perfect amount of mana. All right, we've got some slimes as well. Maybe some more torches, just cause. Yeah, there we go. But I've been watching. Some of you probably have as well. The Terraria playthrough by Jesse Cox and Total Biscuit. You know, they've got the new 1.2 patch out. So go on, a bit jealous, but you know, they're big guys. You know, big, not just in weight wise. No, I don't mean that. They're big guys in terms of, obviously, you know, YouTube fame and everything else, and just fame in general. Really, I don't know if they accept that, but I think they're quite famous people. You know, I would know who they are if they walked around the streets of Nottingham. But yeah. Okay, so down we go. Now a little bit about what's been going on in my life. Actually, I'd like to talk about it sometimes. I might do a bit of a dig in here actually, just see what's going on. It might be something or other. There we go. Oh, what's in here then? Let's get my torch out. Oh, a little pot. There we go, 2 more torches. Let's dig our way back through here. I think I'll make a little bit of a hole. But a little bit of what's going on in my life at the moment. Because I've started university, I did say. So if you don't remember, what is going on with you guys? What is going on? How do you not remember everything that's going on in my life? But I started university again. I'm doing a Masters at the University of Nottingham. Which, if you don't know what that is, it's around the Midlands. I think it's supposed to be the East Midlands of the UK. So that's where I'm from the UK. Well, I'm from Southampton, which is obviously down south. If you know the Isle of Wight is, it's just north of the Isle of Wight. It's the sort of the port that you would normally take to get to the Isle of Wight. But that's where I live, or that's where I'm from. But Nottingham's where I am right now. I've been here for the past 3 years. It's my 4th year now. Because I studied for 3 years doing nutrition at Nottingham. And now I'm doing oncology. So if you don't know what oncology is, that's cancer research, cancer and tumour research. It's yeah, it's really good. I mean, it's amazing actually. I love it, absolutely love it. Quite intense, you know. Our lectures taken by some quite intense individuals, you know, oncologists, so, you know, doctors of oncology, doctors of cancer, research oncologists, pharmacologists, what else? Cell biologists, molecular biologists, geneticists, that sort of thing. Quite hardcore stuff maybe, but I don't really think so. I've been brought up with it, so for me it's quite simple, quite common knowledge, I guess. But what we're learning at the moment is, oh god, it's nothing like I've had before. Every day, really, I'm spending doing notes, doing sort of like reading up on things I didn't understand in the lectures, because it's not like school. Maybe a lot of you at school or at college or stuff like that. Maybe college is a bit similar, but at school, you have a lot of directed learning. So you're told what to do, and you do it. That sort of thing, yeah? That's quite common. Oh, what have I done? 2 torches up there? That's quite common. But what I'm doing is very much you do it yourself. The guys that take the courses, they're very busy. They've got things going on in their own lives. Saving the world, saving people, all of that. So absolutely, they don't have time all the time to help you as they might want to. Because some of them are very helpful. They do say, we haven't really got time all the time. So if you want to ask a question, do it. But you've got to basically try and find a time that's suitable for them, not for yourself. As they are very busy, they've got a lot of research going on. They've got a lot of patients and clients to see. So, it's absolutely understandable, and it's a mother frickin' slime. So, yeah, a lot of my time at the moment is spent, doing my own research, looking up research papers, looking up review papers, and making notes. But I love that, I'm a bit of a geek when it comes to all this. So, yeah, there's don't worry about it. Don't think that I'm working extra hard or anything like that, because it's my choice. I absolutely love it. I think we've been in this chest, haven't we? We have, haven't we? Look, yeah, we've looted it all. Goodness me. But an interesting thing, I find it interesting, and unfortunately I also felt a bit bad about it as well, because I was quite excited. But we're doing an autopsy. If you don't know what an autopsy is, because maybe you're I don't know, maybe you're just not you haven't heard the term before. But if you've watched any sort of, I don't know, CSI or anything like that, then you probably do know what it is. But an autopsy is basically operating on someone in order to find out why they died. And that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be autopsying people to have a look at their tumours and to research on these tumours, so to do work on them in order to further our knowledge of cancer and why or how to combat certain cancers. But yeah, very interesting stuff. At least I think it is. I think a lot of people do as well. I'm sure we've been to that chest as well. I'll make a little pathway here just to find out. But yeah, there we go. This is only a year course, but after that, I want to keep learning. So I'm going for a PhD, which is a sort of a piece of actually, I'll get that in case I need it. I don't know why I need it right now, but maybe for a boss or something. But it's a piece of research, a PhD is a piece of research, which is a frontier piece, or rather, it's the first of its kind. Not a frontier piece, that's not what I mean. But it's a piece of work which either hasn't been done before, or it's mainly that hasn't been done before. I think I can't quite remember either. But I've got a year at least before I have to really worry about that. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get back into this game. Let's get back into it. We're doing pretty well, but I can't wait for the patch to come out. That's not very far away either, I don't think. This 1st of October, so that's the 28th today is when I'm making these videos. So, we might actually have some quite soon. But what should I do? Should I start a new series? Because I don't think I should really, because we haven't really done too much. Well, I haven't done too much. I'm sure if you guys were playing, you would have done a lot more by now. But I think it's going well. I do think it's going well. Let's clear this out. But I really need more minerals. I don't know if we've just been unlucky or just I've been bad at finding them or what. But I feel like I should have found a lot more by now. Alright, let's put one here. Let's dig down here. Okay, got a little passage there. That's good. I think the key thing is just to find these little passages, really. Let's put another torch up here. No, we can put it here. That's good. One up there. What's this bit of iron? Good. A little pocket of iron. Perfect. That's what we like to see. Watch our breath. We've got to watch that. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so if I haven't been as active in the comments, you know why now. I've just started university, so my time is being spent, a lot of the time at least, is being spent over there, unfortunately. Having to, oh my gosh, what a drop down, and look at that. Oh, crap, I've got to go find that now. Let's find out what's in this chest then, yeah? Let's do it. Band of regeneration. Oh, perfect. That is perfect. Look at that. Slowly regenerates health. Oh my god. More healing potions. Water walking. Oh god, 5-minute duration. So many water. Glow 27. And 1 gold coin. We are rich mofos. Alright, I'm going to have to start making paths. I'm going to make some walkways. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Okay then, so what we're going to do... Yeah, and that's also the reason why I haven't put as many videos out recently as well. During the start of university, it's always a bit of a busy time, you know, getting your books together, finding out where to run to, where to walk to, all that kind of stuff, you know, who your lecturer is. So, you know, I haven't been as... Oh, shoot. Where am I? Oh, God, what a jump down. That was quite nice. Jump over here, put another one down there. Going to make a walkway for myself here. Okay, there we go. Oh, my God. Oh, God. I don't know why, but I've just remembered the bad dream I had recently, or tonight. God, I hate bad dreams, don't you? Not a nightmare as such, I don't think, because, like, I don't know, I wouldn't classify this as a nightmare as such, but I don't know if I should talk about it really, but it's, I mean, because you'll probably think I'm a bit of a soppy person, but obviously, you know, everyone has those people that they, you know, were used to be close to, but perhaps not anymore. Maybe it's a bit of a morbid subject. Not morbid, but just a bit of a sad subject. I don't know if I should even talk about it. But maybe I should anyway. You know, just so you guys get a bit of a better insight into me, because I want you to know me. I want to get to know you as well. So maybe I should just talk about it. I don't even know. But who cares? You know, it's up to me, and hopefully you guys will you know, reciprocate your sort of thoughts as well. But yeah, everyone has these people that they used to be close with, you know, be it girlfriend, boyfriend, friend, I don't know, anything like that at all. But I had someone I was especially close to. I'm sure a lot of you would probably feel the same way, but your first sort of crush or love or something like that. But the first person I was ever close to, or very close to, I should say, was my my ex-girlfriend. But this was a long time ago, so it's quite strange that I'm just getting all these dreams again now, because I did get over it. As you do. You know, they say time's a good healer, and it is, but that's probably the worst thing I want to hear at the time, because it does take a long amount of minutes, or days, or hours, or months, however long it was that you were together. But yeah, I mean, my first proper girlfriend was when I was... How old was I? My first proper one, the one that I really... Actually, the first proper one was about when I was 17, and I really liked her, but then that only lasted for like 2 months. But after that, it was very odd how it happened. I started going out with this other girl, and she was for a long time, she was like my best friend. We had a good relationship. We actually met when I was trying to court this other girl who I eventually started going out with, and I think she liked me at the time, but she knew that I was, you know, seeing this other girl at the time. So. But anyway, we became good friends. Just making a path back up there. I should make one across here as well. Became good friends, and everything was amazing, you know. And I think, you know, she was the sort of the shoulder to cry on, unfortunately. Not that I cried in front of her, at least, but she was that person there, so that helped me a lot. Anyway, we ended up going out for a long time. You know, from when I was 18, so just turned 18, until I was 21. So it was almost 3 years. So that was a long time. And so I was going out with her during my first year of university. And if you don't know, I'm my 4th year, you could say now. And we broke up when I was in my 2nd year. So it was a long time ago. So that was a good period of my life. I really enjoyed that. You know, even though things didn't turn out, you know, how I'd like at the end. I don't regret it at all. It was a perfect time. At the time, I might have regretted all the waste of, you know, years and everything else and the strife. But no, I didn't at the time at all. You know, I thought. I don't now at all, because, you know, it was worth it. I grew up, and afterwards, you know, from the breakup and everything else, you know, you do grow up. You do have to look after yourself, and that's something that, you know, a lot of people don't know how to do. But I've grown a lot from that, and I do thank, not her, but I thank the fact that we broke up. I thank that quite often, just because, you know, I would not be who I am. But still, you know, there are always bad feelings about it. Always going to be, oh, sorry, wrong one. 6, that's what I want. Always going to be bad feelings about that sort of stuff. Oh no, get the pickaxe out. And it's strange, because recently, you know, I've been having a lot of sort of thoughts about the whole thing again. Not that I want to, but when I go to sleep. You know, how odd is that? Let's throw one of these down here. We need some air. So up here, thankfully, there's a bit of air. Okay, let's get up here, come on. So yeah, that's quite odd, isn't it? But I think last night was especially bad. I mean, I don't want to get into it, but like, it was just... Actually, I shouldn't say that. You know, I've started now, but we're at this I don't know what it was, but you know, there's some bad guys there, some like zombie sort of things. Just realised I might not be speaking exactly into the mic. Some zombie-ish sort of things, probably, you know, some of the zombies from Terraria, just, you know, it's just brush off in my real life. And, oh, actually I'm going to open this section here up, I think. If I put one of these down, yeah, I'll open this section up here. But it was a very odd dream, very odd indeed. And she was there, and she was with a guy. She has a boyfriend now, which wasn't the easiest thing to deal with at the time, but, you know, I've sort of accepted, I have accepted it now. It took me long enough, but I did. And yeah, last night I was dreaming that she was here with this guy, and she knew I was there, and she kept, you know, saying mean things and things that were quite hurtful. But I accepted them, you know. I thought to myself, you know, I don't want to sink to her level, sort of thing, because you know, that's just not a nice thing to do. So I accepted everything she had to say. And yeah, I thought things were okay, and then, you know, all of a sudden, sort of thing, she got very, very mean and wouldn't come say hello and wouldn't speak to me again. And I didn't really know what was going on. Didn't know what was going on. So I thought to myself, you know, this must be a sign. You know, she must be a sign that she's not the right one, sort of thing. If she can be that mean. I do often think that to myself. I mean, I'm probably making no sense, but how I sort of think in real life is the fact that I'm over it and everything else, but I have dreams very often where, you know, I sort of realised how bad she is, really. So you know, at the end it didn't go very well. You know, it turned out quite sour at the end, as I think a lot of these things do anyway. But yeah, so you know, things didn't go well at the end. But I sort of accepted. You know, some people, you know, she just had to grow up, because she was a few years younger than me, or a couple of years younger than me. But in my head, in my dreams, you know, I kind of realised to myself, you know, that maybe she wasn't the best sort of thing. I'm sure, you know, if that person did come along, that, because I mean, I don't really know what I'm trying to say, but at the end of the day, you know, when someone comes along, you should always go into it, or I think, not always, but if that person comes along that you like, you should always go into it with the impression that they are, you know, they're going to be something special, they're going to be that one. Even if they don't turn out to be, I think it's so much better to go and live that experience of having loved and having been there and done it, and, you know, got your heart broken. That makes you such a stronger person, in my opinion. Even though it's so painful at the time, it makes you a strong person, makes you look out for different things. Not in a sort of oh god, this person might cheat on me, this person might do that for me, they might hurt me, but in a sense of a sort of, I'm going to use the water walking, in a sense of sort of like, you know, that person is, you know, they've got this sort of trait, you know, you've seen this before, you know that they're not happy right now because they've done something, so it's time to comfort, and that sort of thing. You know, you can very more easily see what's going on in their head. And I don't know, I just, in general, I think it's better to, you know, have experienced all these things and, you know, be a stronger person for it than to not experience these things. But anyway, I don't really want to talk anymore about that, because I'm sure that you guys are not here to hear my morbid sort of thoughts of I'm not even morbid, but they're not the nicest thing that some people want to hear, you know, especially when, you know, it comes to these commentaries. But anyway, you know, when it comes to girls, you know, fuck them, to be fair. I'm completely joking. I know I've got a few girl viewers. I'm completely joking. Don't you worry about it. One of my best friends are girls, actually. They're a group of us. I might have mentioned this, but they're a group of us. Last year, we were a close group, and it was 3 girls, really attractive girls, and me. And I bet I looked like their gay best friend sort of thing. But it was completely, you know, sort of like we had the same music taste. We like hip hop, R&B. That's our sort of scene. And so I'm a slightly big guy. You know, I go to the gym every day. I do a lot of cycling, so I'm quite toned as well. And so I must have just looked like their gay best friend sort of thing. And I was sort of like their chaperone, I guess. You know, sort of. A lot of the time they would come up to me and pretend, you know, that I was their boyfriend sort of thing, just so that guys would get off them and all that. So I have nothing against you girls. You are lovely people. And I live with one at the moment, actually, and I didn't really know her before this, you know, I didn't know her at all, but we're almost best friends now. It's crazy how quickly things have turned like this. And yeah, it's really good. And oh yeah, I'm doing pretty well with her friend. Her best friend, who absolutely loves me. I don't know, I might be joking about it. She, I made a bit of a fool of myself the other day. I was a bit drunk, And I think yeah, I think I might have said some inappropriate things, but you know, this happens. You know, she loved it. She definitely loved it. Anyway, I'm not gonna get off the subject of girls, but I'm gonna stop talking about exes and all that because no one wants to hear about it. But as I say, though, if anyone's going through that sort of stuff anyway, you know, I've been through it, and I've become I'm so happy with who I am now because of it. I have off days, I have bad days where I'm not happy about sort of things, but I'm one of those people, I keep it to myself. You know, I